Hey guys, Mr. Graham here. We're going to talk about all kinds of things in terms of multiplication. We got lots to do, and it gets a little bit harder each time. So follow along, and let's see how far I can take you. Start the timer, 5 minutes, here we go. With multiplication, you have to have your basic facts memorized already. Things like 6 times 9. What is 6 times 9? Hopefully you know that 6 times 9 is 54. And you might go, Mr. Graham, that was too fast. I have to think about it. Well, you can't go too much slower than that at your age. These facts have to be memorized already. 9 times 9, what do you think that is? 81. How about 3 times 4? What you got for 3 times 4? 12. 9 times 7? 63. How about we scroll down, do a couple more. 7 times 4? 28. And 5 times 6? 30. If you're not that fast yet, you have to get that fast. How? Well, one way to practice would be a look at level 3 on IXL. You should be able to find multiplication tables on there and give it a shot. I mean, the more practice, the better. It can't hurt. You have to get good at this because it only gets a little bit harder. Like multiplication with multiple digits. Now here, you just have to go take this bottom number and multiply it by the first one right there first, and the second one second. So 3 times 7 is 21, but you can only write the 1 and you have to carry the 2 from 21. And then you have to do 3 times 2, which in your head you probably know is 6, but then you have to add the 2 you carried. So 6 plus 2 is 8. Another example, 7 times 7 is 49, but the 40 gets carried over. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 4. 7 plus 4, 11. 9 times 2 is 18. Carry the 1 over from 18, and you get 9 times 5 is 45, plus 1, 46. Now we do 4 times 0 over here, and we get 0. No carrying over this time. This is an easier one. And then 4 times 8, which is 32. Whoa, I didn't mean to write that big. Sorry, hold on. What happened there? Let me fix that for you. 32. Went kind of crazy on me. There you go. So you can see in each case, you take the bottom number in the problem and you multiply it by the one directly above it, carry over if you have to, and then you multiply the second number and add what you carried over. Let's move on. Now this is the big daddy, and I'm asking you to remember the turtle. What does that mean, Mr. Graham, remember the turtle? Well, when you're doing stuff like this, you want to draw a little turtle head. There's the neck. There's the big old turtle face. You don't have to draw it if you remember what to do, but it helps you focus on the numbers you have to deal with. So first we have to deal with 8 times 4. They're in the turtle head. 8 times 4 is 32. Carry the 3. Then 8 times 8, which is 64, plus the 3, plus the 3, 67. Still got to carry though. The 67, the 6 part has to carry. Then 8 times 5 is 40. 40 plus 6, 46. You might think you're done, but you're not. Because you have a second number here. A second turtle. And where does the second turtle come from? From the first turtle laying an egg. So, bloop, it lays an egg. That's really just a 0, but it's just a fun way to remember. The turtle laid an egg, bloop, and that 0 has to live there. Now you can solve the problem just like we were solving it before. 4 times 4 is 16. Carry the 1. 4 times 8 is 32, plus the 1. That's 33. Carry the 3 from 33. 4 times 5 is 20. plus the 3 is 23. And in the end, we're finally ready to beat this guy by doing some addition. 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 6 is 13. I'm in the middle of something. 7 plus 6 is 13. Carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. Plus 3 is 10. Carry the 1 again. 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus 3 is 8. That 2 has nothing to add to, so it just comes on down. Ugh! The final answer is 28,032. There's one more thing to look at. I know the timer went off a second ago. Sorry about that. But there's one more thing to look at. We have how much is 22% of 55? 22% of 55, you might not know how to approach that problem. So, what you have to do is you have to turn it into a problem that you know how to do. Well, we just did multiplication just like this a second ago. And I'm telling you, this kind of multiplication can help you solve a percentage problem like this. So, how much is 22% of 55? You got a 55, and you've got a 22, and it's going to be multiplication just like before. But what you have to do is you have to look at this percent and know that it changes something about 22. It does. It comes down here, and it makes it a decimal. So now that decimal is there, we can start multiplying. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 2 times 5 is 10 again, plus the 1. That's 11. Don't forget your turtle egg. 2 times 5 is still 10. Carry another 1. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1. That's 11. We plus the 1 that we carried. Now we have to add all up. 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus nothing is 1. And we're almost done. Sorry, one more thing. We've done all this addition, but there's one final step. When you've got decimals in your multiplication, you have to count how many numbers there were past the decimal. 1, 2 numbers past the decimal. What you do is you go to your final answer and you skip, you jump the amount of times that you counted numbers past this decimal. So we counted one number, a second number. So down here, that means we're going to jump for one number, a second number. Woo! And after all that, our final answer is 12 point, remember that point that we put right there? 10. That might take some doing. You know, you might have to review this video. Just rewind. Just watch it again. Watch for every step. And pay attention in class, too. Alright, guys, that's all the time we have. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.